So we're days away from the grand consecration ceremony here in Ayodhya. I'm kilometers away from the Ram Mandir here at the beautiful Ram Ki Paidi, which you can expect to be lit up any moment now. And as we get you these images of the preparations on ground, let me get you straight the first picture from inside Ram Mandir of the beautiful gold doors that are being put up right now. There will be 13 such doors that are set up across the temple. Those images on your screens right now shows you what these intricately carved golden doors look like. And this is not the only one of its kind. 13 more such doors will be installed over the next 3 days. These are essentially the final touches, but the most exquisite ones being made right now to the Ram temple. This is what you're going to be seeing in the Garbh Griha, which is the sanctum sanctorum of the Ram temple. We're hearing the inside too. You'll see a lot of gold. You'll see a golden throne on which the Ram Lala idol will be placed. So there's no doubt that the Ram Mandir is going to be one of the most beautiful and iconic temples in the entire country, in the entire world. These gold doors also very intricately carved. You can see the carvings there of elephants also in the lower part of the door. Now, the other 13 doors also have similar carvings. It will all be put up in the Garbh Griha, for which there are multiple entrances, multiple entry points as well. So this again gives you a sense of how beautifully the temple is coming along. Remember, Yogi Adityanath was there today as well, taking stock of all the steps that have been taken so far to ensure the Mandir is fully prepared for the Prana Pratishtha ceremony, for which Prime Minister Modi, of course, will be here on 22nd January. Let me bring in Abhishek Mishra on this as well, who's joining me live from the city of Ayodhya as well. Abhishek, good evening. Beautiful, beautiful pictures really that show us what and how exquisite the Ram Mandir is going to look, and also the kind of workmanship involved. Carvings on golden doors, and we understand that over the next 3 days more such doors will be installed in the Ram Mandir.
But absolutely, Akshata, the picture is breathtaking and is spectacular in its way, and that is what we all were expecting, and everybody in Ayodhya is now desperately waiting for 22nd of January, when finally Ram Lala will be in his temple. And you know, it has gone with a lot of preparation. It was not just about months, years and years of preparation, and specifically in the past couple of months the work has been intensified. You clearly see everywhere in Ayodhya where you go, you see a color of the sentiment, you see the color of Treta Yuga, and you see how a lot of people and everybody's coming together. As far as this event is concerned, it is not just about publicizing anything, but it's the sentiment of Ayodhya, and that is why there is a lot of social participation, which is also evident. Now, talking about the final check and the review, CM Yogi Adityanath was today in Ayodhya. He reviewed every important detail of this preparation from the projects which are getting finalized in its final lap. Also the development work and the infrastructure work which is surrounding the Mandir area, that is also on the priority of the Chief Minister, and also making sure that everything is intact as per the security protocol and other provisions. And he was there in Ayodhya today. So yes, indeed, the time is coming. Hardly 12 days for that consecration ceremony, and that's why a lot of color and lot of preparation is. You must also be visiting in Ayodhya, and that's why a lot of things is happening, and that is why CM Adityanath was also there in Ayodhya today.
True.
Yes.
Now, I completely agree with you, Abhishek, that I've spent about 24 hours now in Ayodhya, and I'm spellbound, essentially, by how this transformation of Ayodhya is taking place. And I've been saying this repeatedly. Every corner of Ayodhya is so beautifully lit up, fully prepared for the grand festival, the grand celebration that is going to witness on January 22nd. Not just January 22nd. Remember that the actual ceremonies begin from 16th January. So that's just a few days away, which is why every week Yogi Adityanath is also making it a point to come here. But let's talk more about what the temple really looks like. I know there's a lot of curiosity, considering that nobody's really being allowed inside the Mandir. The work is happening, especially inside the Garbh Griha, where at this point What's happening inside? No pictures have emerged. These doors are the most we've been able to really get a sneak peek of the Garbh Griha itself. But the architect, the person who's designing this, who's also supervising seeing essentially what's happening inside the Ram Mandir, spoke to us, told us a bit of what you can expect, what you can watch out for, and how grand the Ram temple really is going to look. Here's that conversation.
भगवान जी का सिंहासन करीबन 3.5 फुट ऊंचा है, पूरा सोने से पूरा लथपथ होगा। अंदर फिर भी अंदर बहुत मोटा सफेद पत्थर लगाया गया है जिसपे भगवान विराजमान होंगे और पूरा आगे घड़ाई का सोने का काम होगा उसके ऊपर।
अच्छा, कहा यह जा रहा है जो दरवाजे बन रहे हैं बड़े बड़े सागौन टीक के, वो भी स्वर्ण मंडित हैं, पूरे सोने के बन रहे हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, जो भी दरवाजे बन रहे हैं, गुड़ मंडप में जो भी दरवाजे लग रहे हैं, गर्भगृह का जो भी लग रहा है, वो सब पूरा सोने से ही कवर रहेगा पूरा।
और 14-14 फुट ऊंचे दरवाजे हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, जो हाइट है मतलब मंदिर का अपना, उसके हिसाब से दरवाजे बन रहे हैं पूरे।
So that tells you what really to expect from the Ram Mandir when they open up the doors on 22nd January, and you'll get to see the Garbh Griha.